players for Notre Dame was injured, and I didn't.
I believe his numbers. It looked like it was 63. Pat Oliver might be down, holding his leg.
He was in some distress.
He got tangled up with the block coming from Rob Griffiths and went down awkwardly. So hopefully it's nothing too serious.
It is number 63. That would be Pat Oliver, offensive lineman, grade 12, 17 years old.
What's interesting with both teams, we got a couple of minutes here to talk a little bit about them after interviewing both coaches this week. Both teams have very, very few fifth-year players. Notre Dame's roster is 46, 25 returning players, 13 returning starters, and only have about 5 or 6 people back for their second year of grade 12. And Assumption's a parallel of that. They have 43 players, 25 returning, 15 starters, and again, only about 4 or 5.
You see Oliver is in some distress.
Yes, and I noticed
there's no way that they're going to do anything. The teams have all gone to the sidelines.
Yeah, Carls, who's the head of phys ed and athletics up at Notre Dame, is on his cell phone. So, and he also got the trainers for both teams have come out to and are looking after Pat Oliver. So we have a delay here. A little bit more background information on the two teams last year, and talking to Nathan Galoni, he said his success last year will be predicated on how well its grade 11s adjusted to senior football. Well, they adjusted very well, and Notre Dame did make it to the Halton Championship against Nelson. So now I'm asking how his grade 11s, which helped the team out, have now become the leaders on this particular team. He's been very pleased with their progress. With Assumption, again, you're looking at the team that was 2 years ago was the Metro Bowl champions. That's the core of their team at grade 12. I asked Coach Jurgen about the close game against M.M. Robinson, where they actually had to come from behind in order to pull out the win, and he said Robinson played them tough, but we just made too many mistakes. I'm just going to finish filling in here, Brad, then I'll take my break. He said we just made too many mistakes, and he said we have really not played up to our potential yet. We need to eliminate mistakes, and we need to make those key plays when important. So he's also looking for his grade 12 second year guys to really step up and provide even more leadership than they have been up to date. So
we have a player injured on the field, and we're going to give them a chance to take care of him, and we're just going to take a break, and we'll be back with just a few minutes going in the first quarter. The Assumption Crusaders trail Notre Dame by a score of 3-0. We'll be back.
Regardless of your age, we all like playing games. Games like ping pong help you get up and move. It also creates a fun environment. Spend time with the whole family.
Whatever games you like to play, they help you to feel good about yourself while doing something good for your body.
If you'd like more information about getting active, check out our website at bodybreak.com. Until next time, keep fit and have fun.
Body Break.
Okay, well, welcome back now to Nelson Stadium. We had a break of almost a half an hour while we waited for an ambulance to take one of the Notre Dame players to the hospital. He has a severe leg injury, and obviously can't be too careful. And so they have taking them away, and this game has resumed, and they're straight ahead again, and that's Keith Legace as he takes the ball.
Assumption's carrying the ball right now. That's Evan Thompson on the first play after the
wrong team.
stoppage and play. He carried the ball for 15 yards and a first down, and it just another second down dive for a gain of 8. We're now back in the groove after the.
So Notre Dame is in white. Assumption is in blue. This is Babick, the quarterback. Offside, I think, on Notre Dame's part, and they carry the ball straight ahead to just about the 50. May actually have a first down, but the flag is down, and we'll see if it is indeed offside against Notre Dame.
Tackle was made by number 6, Bryce Ciesla, coming up from back or defensive back spot.
Just wait for the indicator. I think they have a first down anyway, but they might as well get another couple of yards. So it will be a first down for Assumption. They trail 3-0.
And our wind has dropped somewhat, and so this will make it a very even game, where the wind will be less and less a factor as we continue. We've got about 5 minutes to go in this first quarter, and Assumption's trying to eat up a bit of that win time.
Once again, this is Thompson, and he gets dragged down from behind. Number 64, Assumption for Notre Dame, leading the charge.
Dan Fraser coming up from his defensive tackle spot, got good penetration, and never allowed Thompson to get around the corner. We have the infamous Notre Dame kite kilt crew here. Ugliest legs I've seen this side of Ronnie Harbor in a long time.
Second down, about 11 for Assumption. See if they're going to pass. They haven't yet. Babick, no, straight ahead. This is Watt. Watt gets about 2 or 3 yards at the most. Nathan Olson, the center. Doherty and Griffith, the tackles. Or the guards, rather. Garner and Fisher, the tackles on that offensive line for Assumption.
Little interesting note with regard to the center for Assumption. Nathan Olson, Coach Juergen is very, very high on him. Says he's quite undersized, but he plays with an intensity of a much bigger man, and he's very, very proud of the job he's done for Assumption at the center of that offensive line.
Well, it's going to be third down, and back to punt now. The ball, and the wind is still a factor. That ball went about straight up in the air and about one right turn or left right turn and just went out of bounds. And so the kick is probably only about 12-15 yards.
If that, one of the biggest problems the punters will have will not just be the wind either at their back or in front. Obviously at the back, even a back kick's going to carry. The problem is when they drop the ball's going to turn before it contacts their foot. If you're putting into this wind, you're going to have to hold on to that ball to the last possible moment before it contacts your foot. Make sure your foot's extended down. Ride the ball low. If you get it up, that wind's going to turn it like we saw there. Right angle turn for about a 5-yard punt from the line of scrimmage.
Billy McPhee, the quarterback, back. He gives it straight ahead, and that's Legace again, and he picks up maybe about 4, 5 on the play. The last time the Irish took the ball down the field, had a fumble, recovered it, but still put them in bad field position. They kicked a field goal. That's the only score in this game. 3:10 remaining here in the first quarter. The Irish back to throw. McPhee, there's going to be a flag down. There's going to be a hold, I think, a call against the Irish, and they are able to get a big first down, but that's coming back.
Yeah, there was a hold on there on number 92 for Assumption. Brody Fisher coming from that defensive end spot. Very quick, he's got excellent range. Maybe we could catch on the replay where you can see he's held up as he's trying to get in. Again, impressive Billy McPhee, forced to his left, throwing that ball on a dart to Dimitrov, but unfortunately will go for naught. But
holding 67 on the offense. Second down repeated.
And so second down again.
Here we can
It'll
see
be
it
second
again.
and 20.
See Fisher